Okay, I totally need to post a blooper reel from this. Good morning. It's getting crazy. I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to talk to y'all this morning about something that, I don't know, this morning it just like hit me like a ton of bricks. Y'all obviously know that I am a part of Herbalife and I absolutely love it. It has breathed life into me, literally, from the products to the people. It has changed everything about me, my thinking, my actions, my responses, the way I treat myself, everything. But the way I look at people, that's really cool. But no, I've been just reveling in the fact and overwhelmed by the fact that the nutrition club business. I opened a nutrition club and I am loving it. I am working my butt off to build this business. But what is so cool and amazing is, as of this morning, that I personally know of, in my Facebook friends list, people that I hang out with, there have been eight brand new nutrition clubs that have opened since August. Some just opening today. Today's their first day. And it's really cool. Like, I started thinking about it, and that's not just that's not just about that person. This is not about me at all. It's so not about me. But assuming each of those clubs saw 10 people a day, they blended 10 shakes a day. We all want to blend way more than 10 shakes a day. But assuming each of us, as club owners, as nutrition clubs, blended 8 shakes a day, 10 shakes a day, that's 80 people a day. Just the 8 of us are impacting 80 people every single day. What we like to be doing is 50 to 100 shakes a day, 50 to 100 memberships a day. 100 people a day for 8, that's 800 people a day, 4,000 people a week. Just these 8 clubs, these brand new 8 clubs that have opened since August. I know of North Carolina, South Carolina. I've got some friends in New Mexico that just opened a club recently. New York. It's just so awesome how, and we all come from different places. Like, I come from my amazing product results. We all end up falling in love with the products. Some of us come here for the business and fall in love with the products, and some of us come here for the products and fall in love and then start a business, which is kind of what happened to me. But no, I was just thinking about how awesome it was and how all of these started out with just one person offering a shake to somebody, or one person saying, let me tell you what we're doing. Let me tell you what's happening here. Because this is something okay, my accountant is absolutely going to hate me at tax time. And I know I'm going to hate it. I'll do better next year because I'll see what a mess I've created. I have literally been passion driven and not really business driven. So I hadn't really kept up with the paper trail like I should for the business. I hadn't, I've treated it like a business, but in all honesty, maybe this much when I should be doing this much. Because it's really the feeling that I get helping somebody else lose 10 pounds or 50 pounds, or I've got a couple out there that have lost 100 pounds. That is so amazing to me, to be somebody that had tried and failed at so many things. I don't know. I meant to talk about the business, and I can't even do it without going back to the products, which is my real passion. But no, just a little bit of history. All of this, I'm not a numbers person. All of this was just kind of coming to me when I was seeing some of my friends this morning celebrate their opening on Facebook. Like I said, if we're doing 100 shakes a day out of these 8 clubs, 4,000 people every single week are being impacted. They're getting good nutrition in their bodies. So that means they're feeling better. That means they're going home and they have more energy to spend on their kids. They feel better in general, so they're going to be able to do more things. It's big. Every single shake I appreciate. Every single time I get that nutrition in my body. So, it becomes, I've probably had, I'm not a mathematician, 900 shakes at this point, and of course sometimes I just make them up and go and don't think about it, but a lot of times I think about it's not shakes, my awesome cinnamon tea, but what it means getting this stuff in my body and what it means when I share it with you. It means that you're gonna feel better, and there's no better feeling for anybody. I'm getting long-winded, but I wanted to give you a little bit of history about just us 8 people. That doesn't count all the freaking rocking clubs that are already happening, not only in this organization, but in Team Herbalife. There are tons of amazing clubs that are going. I just kind of wanted to focus on these 8 new ones. But a little bit of history. Carolina Nutrition, which is our mother club, opened around 10 years ago in Raleigh, North Carolina. Mike and Laura Curtis opened that club, and they had to have had a much hard, I think about sometimes how hard it is now, and I'm like up here, and then nobody comes in for 30 minutes, and I'm down here, and it's like, oh my God, nobody's ever going to come see me again, and then, oh my God, they love me, it's just really a roller coaster. So I think about Mike and Laura back 10 years ago when they were opening their club and introducing something brand new to people. And they were they weren't the first Herbalife Nutrition Club, but they were the only ones around. So it was a brand new concept. So now when it gets hard for me, I try to think about what if Mike and Laura had quit? Think about for a minute. Had Mike and Laura Curtis gave up, had they said, this is too hard, or in the downtime said, this is not going to work, why do we keep doing it, that would have changed the trajectory of thousands of lives. From Carolina Nutrition, at least 60 or more clubs are currently operating. 60 or more nutrition clubs just in the Curtis organization. 60 times 100 a day. That's a lot of people. So the whole reason behind my video is that it was just eye-opening for me to sit and think about on a small scale what these new 8 clubs could do and are going to do for each community that they're in, and each member that walks into their club, and each person that comes in the club and has a shake and tells somebody else how awesome it was and what of an experience. Every fit club, every opportunity meeting, everything that happens is out of love and out of a desire and passion to help. You're not changing somebody's life, you're just helping give them the tools that they need to do that. We all do it on our own with somebody beside us, but to have that little small part, to invite somebody to Fit Club, you invite somebody to Fit Club, and Fit Club may not mean a thing to you. It may mean not a thing to you, but you invite somebody to Fit Club and they show up. There's a story, a friend of mine from Charleston, Brad. Brad has lost 108 pounds, I think. At the last time I saw, Brad had lost 108 pounds. He was living the life. I mean, he was working hard, but when the workday was done, he said he would sit down on the couch because he was so exhausted, and he would eat junk and watch TV. And that, like, one day he just took a chance. Somebody had invited him to Fit Club. One day he just took a chance. And he went there, and it was hard, and he thought he was going to die. But there were people there that were cheering him on, telling him, you're beasting this, dude. You're going to. And you know what? Brad is beasting it every single day. He is smashing goals like nobody's business. He's helping other people smash goals. And it's just really awesome to Amanda will tell you she was the happiest person in the world to lose 7 pounds. 7 pounds is a big deal to a lot of people. A lot of people. Every single one matters. Every person matters. Every pound matters. Whether you're trying to gain it or you're trying to lose it. I'm working with a couple of people that are trying to gain weight, whether it's for health reasons or they're trying to build muscle. Herbalife is for everybody. So tell me, if you're a business-minded person, how it doesn't make sense. Carolina Nutrition opened almost 10 years ago. There are more than 60. It's not a franchise. We're all individual businesses working under an umbrella, but it's duplication. The funniest, at first I was like, what did I just say? But it's okay to be a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. Isn't that cool? Soak that in for just a minute. This is like getting super long, and I jabber a lot, especially when I've got my cinnamon tea. But I don't want to, I hope it makes sense to you. If you are a business-minded person, honestly, unlike me, I never had looked at it that way. You can look at it and see where it makes sense. You may not want to operate your own Herbalife business. You may not be interested in being a nutrition club owner, but you probably know somebody that does, or you probably will know somebody that does. So, $70 for a membership kit, and then investing a little bit of time into learning how to turn that membership kit into something else. To me, it makes perfect business sense, because you're not creating a wheel. You're not going out and just doing something and throwing spaghetti on the wall hoping it sticks. You've got a tried and true plan. All we've got to do is duplicate what's already been happening. Can you follow directions? By all means, we're all going to put our own spin on things, but we're duplicating what's been done. And you know what is great for me is Mike and Laura have been trying and failing for 10 years. They've got a lot of successes, but they had to go through a lot of failures to get to those successes. So you know what? I don't even have to waste my time trying those things that are not going to work. I duplicate the things that do, stay away from the things that don't, and you can do that too. I mean, if you're business minded and you are really looking at I don't know why you wouldn't look at this as an opportunity. At least take a look. So I'm going to wrap it up with that. I mean, it's 14 minutes in. I think I've jabbered a bunch, but lights just came. I'm so proud of all of you Nutrition Club owners, all you new Nutrition Club owners. I'm proud to be a Nutrition Club owner. I love what I do every day. And for those of you that maybe you have never stepped foot in a Nutrition Club, do it today. Do it today. If you're not near a Nutrition Club, or you don't know if you're near, that's okay. Reach out to me. I would love to share this opportunity with you. I have a opportunity at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight to share with you and let you get a little piece of what we're doing. You may already be an Herbalife member, but haven't, you've just discounted member, so you wanted to get your products for cheap. That's okay. You can do that forever. But why not just take a peek at what is possible? There are so many, you can be in this business and you can be a discounted member. Not be in the business, you can be a discounted member. You can be in the business and make a couple of $100 extra a month. That may be all that you want to do. Or you can turn this into a full-time business and be like Amanda from Greenville, who is bringing in $8,000 to $10,000 a month, or Enrique Carrillo from New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, wherever he is right now, $94,000, $95,000 a month. I mean, that's shocking to me, and at first I was like, I roll, but it is happening, and it is all about what that individual person puts into it. Where my business lacks, it's not because there's a problem with the business, it's because there's a problem with how I work the business. Probably, quite honestly, because I work my business more from, I'm working towards bettering myself at it, but I've worked my business more from a product standpoint and not a business standpoint. And I'm kind of slow coming around to, I've seen potential and possibility, but it hit me like a ton of bricks this morning. Y'all, Moxie, Apex, Whistle Stop, Quantum X, Champions out in New Mexico, Boomerang. I can't even name you all. I am so proud to know every single one of you. I am so proud that you are every single day getting up, getting past your fears, being scared but doing it anyway. And we're all going to rock it. We're going to rock it. And I love you. And for those of you who are curious about what we're doing, just reach out to me today, because I'd love to tell you about it. I'd love to let some of these people that have been doing it for quite some time tell you about it. And I'd love for you to hear from the brand new people and let you hear what they're doing. But anyway, I love y'all. Happy Monday. And I hope you all have a beautiful day. Drink your tea. Don't forget your shakes. Almost lunchtime.